Hey everyone,
Hello.
good afternoon. I hope everyone is doing well today. We want to jump on here. We don't have much time, but we just wanted to go live real quick and talk about this next season for Jess and I and why the Lord is bringing us into the vehicle of real estate. And a lot of you may have already heard me talk about how powerful the vehicle of business is on the earth for the kingdom. And along those lines, we're talking about why, how you can utilize business to be a discipleship vehicle for both employees and those that the employees are reaching. It's literally the perfect discipleship model and structure. But then even in terms of resources, we feel like the Lord is calling us and calling his church to better steward the resources he's given us. In Proverbs 13, it says that the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous, and a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Yeah. Now, we don't want to talk about finances in the church. Finances and business is taboo in the church, and we believe that God does not feel that way. Like Jesus spoke about finances more than just about any other subject. And so we feel like the Lord is calling us into that. And so real estate, God has blessed us. If you look at some of our videos we've done, God has literally put real estate into our laps. And so we've seen a clear call from the Lord to utilize real estate as a vehicle for the Great Commission. And not only that, a lot of people are asking, why apartments? Why multifamily? Because it's just as easy to get into if you know people, if you're connecting with people. A lot of times you can do it with little to no money out of your pocket, and it's the exact same in terms of the steps and processes, and it has much more potential in the upside.
Yeah, and this is something that we just really feel like God has been leading us in. And even as a woman, it's kind of like, why would I want to invest in real estate? That sounds like that's a man's job. I know I've thought that, but like Jonathan said, like it's something that is simple and it will change your life. Like it'll help you have more time for ministry, have more time as a mother. Like if you're a mother and you want to have more time with your kids, you can create passive income for yourself where you don't have to work a 9-to-5 job. I know I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job and have my kids in daycare all day. I want to have that flexibility and the choice to raise my kids with kingdom principles. And I really believe that the Lord talks so much about real estate and buying land. Like in Proverbs 31, it even says the woman, she looks for land to buy, and she plants a vineyard. And so God wants us to invest, and that vineyard will provide for generation to generation. That is wisdom from God. Wisdom from God shows us the way to provide for our family. So we really believe that this is something that can help so many people. And yeah, it's just been revolutionary for our own lives.
Yeah. So I hope that helps. So many people want to separate business and ministry, and look, you're in ministry whether you like it or not. If you're in the church, you're called to the ministry, and every part is needed, not just the speaker on the stage. Every part is needed. Jess and I are still stewarding all the ministries God's called us to. We're still stewarding all the missions and the ministries, but we also feel like since he's blessed us so much in terms of business, and even being able to start things like Harvest Coffee and Beautifully Made and things along those lines that have blessed ministries outrageously, we believe now's the time to start a movement for people to get rid of the taboo business term in the church and say we are called to steward finances, to multiply resources at the parable of the talents that Jesus talked about in the parable of the talents. Like multiplication is what God is about. And so for you, for your children, and for the harvest, we feel led to jump into real estate. And so if that resonates with you, you're looking to create passive income, you want to even replace your income, like I believe that's a kingdom thought.
Yes.
And as long as your heart is pure, if you're focusing on the kingdom, God is saying, let's do business together. God wants to do business with you.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps clarify some things. I'll probably do this several times because this is a big shift. This is a big shift for people in the church to really understand kingdom wealth and wealth the way God sees it.
Yeah.
Okay? And people are looking at it as like, man, they're talking about money, they're talking about finances, you know, they need to get back on ministry. This is ministry. So I'm going over here.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle.
It's a vehicle. Our life is ministry, but there's vehicles where we have our hearts burned to see businesses started in unreached nations and unreached places where you can't just go as a missionary. Like, you can't go to Israel right now as a missionary. They would say no. You have to use the vehicle of business. So
Turkey, Iran.
Yeah, all these places, and that's our overall vision.
Anyway, North Korea. Anyway.
Yeah, that's our heart, and God's using this venture. So if this resonates with you, let us know.
Let us know. We love you guys. You have a blessed day.
Bye.